What are you putting me on, bro? I want to know. Are you in your feelings right now?
You like Drake more?
You like Drake more?
This is crazy, bro. Why is he doing this?
Is he dissing?
No.
Anyhow, yeah, welcome back, guys. Like,
we're on,
yeah, we are on, man.
I just wanted to put
Like,
y'all on to
what in the world was? What? Why?
Delilah.
Why Delilah?
Why did he do that? I have no clue.
Why Delilah?
Why
One gun Delilah.
I got a
One gun Delilah.
jeans.
But one gun Delilah.
Might have lost the Delilah girl. You know, Drake might be in his feelings. Kendrick might have dissed him too hard. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe that's why. But
It might be about a girl named Delilah.
You know what?
Whatever.
Delilah was the one that told him to go against Kendrick, and he's like, "What you gonna do, dog?"
Why, Guan?
alright, Guan. But like, he didn't tell Drake to do that. All that. Like, he didn't tell him to do all that. He didn't have to do all that. But like, it's.
So what's the deal? What do you think?
I think it's just like for business. It's for a bag. It's like for business.
Okay, you think
It's
it's,
a-
just
it's-
a business move?
Yeah, business move.
All your videos are all like,
So it's just for the sake of hip hop?
For the it's just like for the culture, pretty much, for the people. Like, you know, I mean, I think like in the hip hop world, like people want like a show and an entertainment, you know, and a beef, like a fake beef.
It's almost like when they collab or they collide, you know, that's more people watching their stuff. Because instead
People
of having to
tuning
watch
in,
a
yeah.
collaboration, they're watching two artists collide that are up there, you know?
But,
But
like,
like,
people-
people,
people-
you know, good
Yeah,
views.
my bad, brother.
It's all good.
You know, people saying like Drake doesn't have no street cred though. Like he just like. Nah, I think he's just like feeding off like from Future and like all those like rapper gangsters like I mean people
I mean, if he's going to these hoods,
and he's going to these hoods and like the people like this would be a question. Well, no, he was in the trenches.
question.
I mean, well, he get back to his peoples and his community. But he not my brother. He's not from. He's not from ATL, bro. From Georgia in those sections.
Yeah, he be making the music.
And them parts.
Yeah.
He be making them musics like. I mean, he try to
Where
like.
Drake up at is he's not from America and he try to like.
Yeah, just live in the American like experience.
Yeah, but let me see that.
What do you call it? What do you call it when like white boys get dreads? What was appropriate? He's appropriating.
He said, well,
He's
white boys get
appropriating.
dreads. Wow.
Would you say since he's like half Jewish, he's a culture vulture?
I think.
Culture vulture.
I think he's a culture.
But he's
vulture.
black.
No, but
Like Logic.
Logically, brother. Logically, he's not. He's a Canadian. That's all I know. He's just an American patriot like me. And then how you be in my land, in my home like native land, and try to talk about all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, he's hitting. He's hitting.
He's black.
He's hitting.
Canadians want to steal want to be us so bad, us Americans so badly, bro.
Yeah, but when Drake came out, we were cool. My bad, dog. When Drake came out, we were cool with Canada. You know what I'm saying? Canada was relaxed. It was a nice, easy breezy, maple leaves and fucking Canadian bacon type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now
Like,
you want to be gangster.
Now you want to be gangster.
And say Crody and
but he was raised
and
by
toe
Lil
the guy.
Wayne. He was raised
I got
by
a
Lil
40
Wayne.
in my jeans. Wagwan de la. When did you have a 40 in your jeans?
Maybe maybe somebody wrote that for him, and he's speaking it in their perspective. In their point of
ghostwriter?
view. You know, ghostwriter. Yeah,
well, I mean,
yeah.
good luck saying that in places in LA and Compton. They're gonna look at you like, "Who the hell is this?" Cause
He's an entertainer.
But does that affect
He's Michael Jackson,
Does that,
man. He's,
well, hip hop's different. Can you do that in hip hop? Can you just steal somebody's swag?
I think that's
do it all the time.
I think that's the train right now. That's the wave right now. Everybody's just
Respected.
everybody's jacking each other's like style, like
I thought he was about to say something Diddy.
Man.
Oh yeah, Diddy.
no.
Yeah, that's a different story, man. Diddy, like that's outrageous, man. Diddy, like, yeah, that's not, man. That's a different story, bro. That's a different day, pretty much, Yeah, I mean, people. Y'all know who TJ Jakes is?
Yes, we're going to the Diddy thing.
See, you heard of who TJ, the pastor?
Put us on game. Who's TD
Like,
Jakes?
so TD Jakes, like, I mean, Zach knows him because, like, he, in the Christian,
pastor, right?
he's a pastor, like, in the Christian faith community, right? So apparently, like, yeah, he was, like, in one of those parties.
So it came out that TD Jakes he gets down with the thing.
With the freaky thing. The sinners! You better repent.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
How does that
brother.
make you feel as a
I
Christian?
don't know, man.
As a Christian, a homosexual pastor.
Somebody's watching. But God sees everything. What, like,
But as a can you respect a homosexual pastor as a Christian man?
I mean, I think he's just a Pharisee, man. He's just a false prophet. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's gay.
I mean, because
Tread lightly.
I mean, I hope and pray for his soul, like, so he could repent in his repentance.
Because he's
gay. The way, because like he's just leading.
He's saying everything, but why should he repent?
Because like because like why are you gay? But like no. Besides the point, like I think he's just leading people the wrong direction, man. Like this preaching false narratives and this like to those Gentiles, to the Gentile people, to the church, the body. It's like, and we don't need that. Like but like I think God, in a way, like it's more personal. No, God is more. It's a more personal. Remove the religion out of it. It's like it's a more personal thing. So I think we need to do a
choice.
It's like everybody. It's your own choice, your own personal belief. Like I think we as an embodiment, as a church, we need to do better, man. We need to do better and like try to like how we disciple in our discipleship.
Vigilante, looking through. So are you saying that like because he's in the church and he's preaching and giving the word to the Congress or whatever, are you saying that meanwhile in the dark he's over here going to Diddy parties doing the freakniks and all that other freaky stuff, and you're saying that, oh man, how can we have somebody like that leading the church?
He can't get it popping while preaching the word. He can't get it popping.
Cause like no, cause you living a double life, like you live double life life pretty much. You cannot have it both ways. Either like you live for God, you stand 10 toes for God, or you live for the world secularly.
But
secularly,
Christian, if he's not speaking about what he does in the dark, and he comes and he still preaches the word, why is that bad though? Like, why can't he do that?
That's a counterfeit. That's false teaching.
But
that's why
you just told me that part of the thing is personal.
It's a counterfeit.
Your relationship with God is personal. You said that.
It
so
is.
what's that got? His sexual relations have to do
I don't
with
know.
you?
Okay, that's he's a grown ass man, and then he does what behind closed door. He only God knows what he does behind closed doors.
We know too much as the public. That's what
I think people care too much. People care too much. People give a damn too much. Yeah, man. I don't know why.
All right, so you're going back and forth. Okay. So look. So you're saying that you don't mind if whatever he do in his own time, that's on his own time. But you're saying that he
freak off.
when he going to the freakniks. Oh yeah, the freaks. Whatever's getting popped, we don't know, but apparently, allegedly. So you're saying that he shouldn't be out there leading the church or being, a beacon, I guess, of light to I guess, proclaiming gospel and everything, but in the mean, it's kind of like a contradiction. That's kind of what you're saying.
It's just like I just don't like the hypocrisy and the contradiction because like, he asking to be tithe. We should tithe. You should donate. You should tithe. But like, what is that brother actually doing? And you see him riding in Benzes and like nice houses and taking monies and then and like buy. You know what I'm saying? That's a moral code, bro. You feel me?
But the pastor can't get paid too.
Nah, man, it should be going to the community.
See,
should be going to the children of the. He should be going to the back. That's why they be telling you to tithe. Why they be telling you to tithe?
You tithe, bro. We want to tithe. Here's a basket. Tithe.
So they can help bless the community. You know, the single mothers, give them some food. You know what I'm saying? Help people.
And the pastor
with the rent. I didn't say that.
That was crazy. The pastor got to get to church.
Well, right, but he gotta have a day job. What's his day job?
Being a pastor.
That ain't a day job. That is not a day job. That's a side.
Why are you
gig.
critiquing my ride though?
I'm just
You
speaking
pocket
of facts.
watching. First of all,
Who's pocket watching?
I can't roll up in a Benzo. You hating?
No, nobody's hating.
I'm not hating. You can pull, but like where's all that money in my tithe go? Like where's it going? Is it going into the resources? Is it going back into the community? Or are you just like
That's pocket watching. It's in my pocket now.
no? That's
pocket watching. All right, y'all ain't pocket watching.
You can say what you want. You allowed to pocket watch if somebody ain't gonna pay taxes on it. So you getting free money and you ain't gotta get taxed on it. Yeah, I'm pocket watching.
Hey man,
Or not me, but whoever is pocket watching, quote unquote speaking, I can understand why.
if my sermon helped you out today and it made you want to pull something out your pocket and give some, then what's the deal?
Is this a service?
What is this?
It made you feel good.
It made like OnlyFans? OnlyFans subscription?
Y'all don't feel better after
Off topic.
Yeah, that's true.
No OnlyFans.
Yeah.
No. I mean,
left.
I feel like it's wrong if a pastor were to ask for donations to get things done in the community and they were to pocket it. For example, last church I went to, they were talking about how they need to get a new AC/heater because it's almost about to break down.
Right.
That they need to raise like $10K. If the pastor was preaching that just to pocket himself, I feel like that's wrong.
Right.
Because you're not putting it back into the church and the community.
Right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like some of these pastors should be paid for the things they've gotten done, but they shouldn't keep all that money to themselves because then that's greed taking over.
Greed taking over. Rolling up in the bins. That's what he's trying to say, bro. How you gonna roll up in the bins?
But I feel like it depends, you know?
You ain't got a day job.
But like after when you pass over, like you cannot bring that bands in the fucking casket, bro. If you want you to
leave it up while I'm here.
Can you bring it to the afterlife? Like,
No,
that's because we're rich when we in heaven, bro. You feel me? I'm gonna preach that, and like, I'm gonna be on that all day. On 10, I'll be stand on that. Like right now, stand on business, bro. Like right now, we like you said, like we live in this type of realm that we live in. Like it's hell, pretty much. It's like everybody.
when in Rome, do as the Romans do. No.
Live like the Romans and die like the Romans.
Hey, dog. Then live as a peasant. What? What?
Hey, some of these people think life is like heaven and hell, but I feel like in reality it's a test to separate us, to see where we belong, you know? Because at the end of the day, you know, it's like if you want to do bad, that's up to you. If you want to do good and change your habits, that's up to you.
Well, what's good? That is perspective, baby.
That is perspective.
That is perspective on what's good or bad. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, well.
what I'm saying is, what y'all calling bad, maybe I gotta just feed my family. What's wrong with that? Maybe I need to get my coins.
There's other ways to make your coins. So now, right way.
You just said, okay, so like in this game, right? We got to get paid and eat.
Right. But not all money is good money, though.
And that could be tied to the devil. You know what I'm saying? Perspective. Perspective. Looking ass.
He said perspective. But it also has to do with you know what I'm saying, the intentions or the integrity too of the money. Like, what are you getting all this money? What are you doing with the money? Like, good or evil? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you doing enough good giving back to the community? I'm just saying,
want to
like,
save the world?
if you have it,
bro.
but I'm just saying, if you have all the money, what are you gonna do with it? If you have enough money that all your bills are being paid, you have enough money to buy the stuff that you already wanted. What else more? Or you just want more and more after that, or what else do you need?
Well, there's levels to
Like,
this
you can help
game.
people.
You
What
don't
if
want to see the.
What about your family or people you know, people you grew up with? You like,
People
all right,
that you love.
I got
you
work
care
for
about.
you.
Man, get
I
that
got
shit out
work
the
for
mud, nigga. Like I did.
Okay.
Like get this shit out the mud, man.
too. That
What you talk? What do y'all talk about though? Because I guarantee you guys, if you guys get $1 million right now, you donating it?
Yeah, I'm donating it, bro. Because like, God sees that. God sees that. He's gonna reward me and bless me like 10 times fold, brother.
How do you know that wasn't the blessing?
What's the blessing?
And you just gave it away.
Well,
You just gave it away. Well, I guess.
he'll give me in the next season.
See,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
this is why sometimes I look at something. Don't take offense. I know we're amongst God-fearing men.
I am.
But sometimes I look at religion like you guys are fooled a little bit because the game is the game.
No,
Don't get it fucked.
that's my father though.
Hold on. It don't say nowhere in the religion that you should have donated all your $1 million though.
No, just
It don't say that nowhere in the Bible that you should have did that.
And if I earned it,
No, but I'm saying you can do works.
I do works. No, I do works.
I'm gonna give it to a bum
no,
on
but
the
I make
corner
sure. I
who
make sure.
ain't doing nothing.
No. Make sure. I do works. No, I discern. Listen, bro. Listen, guys. No, listen. I will just. I'll first will consult with God and like see like, oh, should I tithe? And and like if I get a sign from God, then yeah. Like,
there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm saying like there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm saying like giving the whole $1 million away.
of course not, man. Like, yeah. Well, that's really like. That's crazy, man. Well, that's half of my salary, man. That's my network, man.
So you get $2 million a year. What? Half your salary? What you talking about, bro?
Like, where are you working, bro?
Are they hiring? No.
Yeah.
Hey, my man be working at the golf course.
Yeah, I'll be working. Yeah, right now. Yeah, man. I'm just like getting through my season with Amazon with the Prime season.
Oh, we're bringing that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about. Let's talk about.
That's great.
Talk about.
Don't get off topic.
Oh yeah.
So you want to talk about it?
Oh yeah. I mean, who, like, so Kendrick, like, who, and then Drake. We go back on that, man. Like, yeah, I felt like, yeah, you're right, man. I felt. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But like,
I was red that said that.
yeah. Oh yeah. You were like,
I like Kendrick. Yeah, I do like Kendrick.
no, but like
He
you.
got swiped.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a sweep. There we go.
It was a sweep, yeah.
I
It
don't
was.
think so. I think it was maybe like a 3-4 or.
Oh, you were playing me. You were sending me in my DMs like with the.
A 4, maybe 5-2.
You're the only one who thinks.
You're only one, bro. I swear to God, you're the only. But like, you sent me like a remix of a. You sent me like a Christian version of it. That shit went hard, bro. The Kendrick.
Christian version of what?
No.
You know how everybody's making like new. No. Everybody's making covers of
covers
not
of it.
like this. I mean, not like us. You know what I'm saying? It was like one
So
of those.
Kendrick's
Yeah.
influencing.
Yeah, he is. Well, they both are honestly, because people are making songs. Oh no, it wasn't Kendrick. It was Drake. It was Family. It was Family Matters.
It was Kendrick. The Kendrick
No,
one.
it wasn't a Drake beat, wasn't it?
No, it's a Kendrick
Oh,
beat.
I think I said
You
it
can pull
too.
it up right now. You send it to me, like
Yeah, I think you're right. Anyways, yeah, but they're both getting traction because I seen somebody made one for
they both
for Drake though.
Kendrick won. Yeah,
Kendrick won.
Yeah, there's not any more news besides this bullshit.
Drake said that he hit him with a genjutsu. He said that He orchestrated that. He's like, I told you, I fed you lies so you could spit it out, and I planned it on.
You believe that?
He's a Palpatine. He's a Palpatine.
Oh, you talking about Kendrick or Drake?
Drake.
Do you believe Drake had a
don't
fake
know.
mole in his camp?
Do you think so? It's Drake.
I don't believe he fed anything. I think
He's
he
all about the
has.
drama though. He's all about spice.
tea, man.
Spice. He's all about spicing it up.
Dog, if
He never
if
lives
that
a
was
normal
true
life.
and you're feeding Kendrick information, then give us more details, Drake. Yeah. Give us the give us the actual. This is the guy.
Of course, they're not gonna share that.
Goofy ass, you fell for the trap. This is the guy. We got your ass. I don't have a daughter. You goofy ass. You bit the bait. No, he didn't do all that.
But he did. They didn't have to bring the kids. And why didn't you bring the kids involved, man?
Because he's saying Drake
bring the
said
kids involved,
being-
man. Adonis. Why you have to bring Adonis into this?
Well, Drake started. Drake started that. He brought Whitney in it. That's
Whitney?
his wife.
Oh yeah,
And he's saying that Whitney slept with Kendrick's bodyguard
apparently, yeah. It's true.
and has
yeah.
a kid with her. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if any of this is true. But
It says in the
which
song.
lie is better? That's what
Which-
Kendrick's lie was better than Drake's, and he won.
Yeah, facts.
That's just what it is. And I mean, I don't know.
Street credit.
Street cred. Street cred.
Honestly,
Yeah, we don't know. We will never know.
Yeah.
But
it's still good bodies.
Yeah.
it was great. It was great. It was a great fucking show. Salute, man.
Salute to him. And what's else going on? Oh yeah, like freaking Trump. Like getting arrested. Yeah, going to jail, man.
What did you think about it?
He's gonna be chilling in the Trump Towers, man. Be all helicopter owning room service and shit. That's all he gonna be doing, man. He gonna be at Trump service. Like,
You know what? He's gonna have who is the who did he have the affair with? Whoever that is, he's gonna have her come.
Oh, was it a porn
Monica
star?
Lewinsky. It's not Bill Clinton, bro.
Yeah.
Stormy Daniels.
Daniels.
Yeah, he might be having a whole bunch of Stormy
Wait, so
Daniels coming over.
what happened? How did he? Why is he?
Oh, it's
Why?
money wise?
'Cause, like,
I think it's
pretty-
money wise.
Because he
Pretty
'cause he
much
bought some
like
pussy?
pretty much like some of the 34 accounts got they stuck it on him. Like yeah.
It's
Yeah.
falsified. I think it's because he falsified the documents, and so even if you paid her to be quiet about the affairs, I guess it's that you didn't. You didn't, make it aware of, I guess, to the, like, you didn't show it on paper. You know what I'm saying, that you paid money for this. I guess it's kind of like tax evasion, right? Or maybe Kyle can go ahead and straighten us out on that.
No, you guys got it on, like right on. So he had actually several hundred felony counts originally. No, there was over 200, but then only 33 or 34 of them stuck. So originally there was, most people believe that it was more of a political thing. Like that's the reason why, is because the other side doesn't want him to obviously like win and retain that power. And then also, I think it's not just domestically but internationally, like a lot of our adversaries don't want Trump in because they know if he comes back, bro, some crazy shit will happen. Like he's going to straighten shit out on the border. He's going to straighten shit out with Russia. He's going to straighten shit out with China. It's going to be like World War III, but it's going to be in our favor, and it's actually going to put all these other nations on their knees because of how bad it's going to get if he retains that power. Versus right now, the political dynamic is basically help out all these other countries and screw over the Americans. Because the reality is that, you're getting less and less in your paycheck with inflation.
Yes, man.
All that stuff, right? I try not to take sides with it. I just observe and report. I see what I see every day as like a person who sees all this shit. But going back to, just observe and report.
Like our security job, CSC.
But
serve and report.
unfortunately, like the other side of the aisle, they don't see it that way. They think that they have a very distorted view that somehow he's going to be like this, like commander in chief that's going to turn us into like some kind of communist nation or something, or like he's going to be like a dictator and like all this stuff. And they said that when he was president, and it didn't happen. In retrospect, I thought at one point it would, but it didn't during that 4 years. because I wasn't really a Trump fan at all when he first got office. But regardless, yeah, I was not a Trump fan until I started hearing about like other sides of shit, like where, you know, they said he said this, but yet there's no evidence to prove that, and then you're entrusting in a party that technically in history, like if you go back, bro, they enslaved people back then in the Democratic Party. That's the reality. They hide behind. Well, yeah, who knows? But they could just do it in a different way. I mean, they hide behind that party itself has always hid behind the cloak.
Yeah.
The Republicans have always been kind of straightforward up front from what I've seen. But the Democrats, if you've noticed in history, they constantly are hiding themselves behind the cloak, painting themselves as these like righteous fighters
these bigots.
for this and that.
Yeah. People,
But
people.
regardless of that, like with the Trump thing, yeah, it's all politically based from what most people say. I don't know if that's 100% correct, and I'm not going to take a side on that. But all I'm going to say is most people throughout the country believe that, and they've never seen a political figure get this much ridicule. Even in American history with presidents, this has not ever even happened. He's the only president in history where in a country like America where it's so diverse and there's so much quote unquote democracy that he's gotten this much like flack compared to other presidents and is actually was tried and now convicted on these counts. Now, I think there's a court of appeals he's going to try to do, but I don't think it's going to work because he's being tried in New York. Yeah. So, and the thing is you have to ask, like, again, the jurors that they hire in, most likely, in my opinion, they probably are biased because it's depending on the state in which you're at, where they're going to either lean more right or more left. Right. You're not in like more of a swing state where it could be neutral. And it's like because all those crimes that he had were all technically out of New York, that's why they want to try him in New York because they're bringing up shit from the past to bring it into now. He didn't really necessarily do anything, you know, currently now. This was all shit in the past that they investigated and discovered and brought before a jury, and then the jury found him guilty on that. There's really no direct...
It's cancel culture, man. I think...
Well, what they're trying to do is take him out so that way they can bring in some kind of new, like, form of government where you'll start to get less and less choices and less options, which most countries, when they go through this, if you look throughout history... This happened in China, right? Like with Mao Zedong and all them, same shit. The Mao Zedong convinced a population of, you know, hundreds, if not thousands, millions of Chinese that the bourgeoisie or the rich people were basically the enemy of the state and the people. And then and that's what they called them, the bourgeoisie.
Bourgeois? Were they bougie? Bourgeois?
Well, yeah, that's what Mao was trying to say is that. Number one, we need to terminate them. And then number two, we need to get rid of gender classes, which are like basically saying that like you can't be a male or a female or et cetera. You have to be all kind of one unit. Yeah, in a way,
like one body. But
because he didn't want. That's why China today has that whole rule where one child per household, or a few child, or maybe two children per household, whatever the threshold is. That stemmed from Mao back then when he ruled. So, but that's the thing is like when people don't do their own research or they fall into these traps of politicians feeding them all this stuff. They're kind of to blame because you didn't really study the facts. Yeah. And then by then, you probably already given all your power and rights to them, and then you give it up. So, like, it only takes a person like, you know, Trump to go in jail, and then going forward...
Okay, Kyle, we live in a freaking sheep mentality world. Everybody follows sheep, man, and then they don't have independent thoughts. They don't have... They don't sovereign their own lives. It's like of this social, they don't discern. Like so, like I think, in the office in the house, like they didn't really want Trump to win it, you know. So that's how convenient, you know. Like all of a sudden, like all these current events are happening. You know, so like, cause
I mean, he's gaining more popularity by them trying to.
He's getting a lot of attention. Yeah.
I mean, by now he is now in the United States officially a convicted felon. That's crazy. he technically is on the books through the court in New York. He was convicted by a jury of 12, and they all basically said he's convicted. The problem is, though, is that long term, when you put people in jail like this, this generation is wanting to put Trump in jail because they think he's a fascist, a communist, whatever. But then they don't realize that like future generations, like 20, 30, 40 years from now that are going to come, are going to remember this when America most likely will have changed over that time period to more of a restrictive, not even a socialist, dude. Okay. Like it's going to be a type of America where, your rights like don't mean shit, and then all the corporations and the governments are all kind of against you. So you're kind of put into like a sardine can. You
think that's like the climate that we're going into? Everybody's a sphere like of that socialism. Like
I mean, socialism in hindsight is a good thing. It's just in practice, it just has shown that it has not worked because people are inwardly selfish. Socialism means a complete giving up of like personal and private property to a higher power, which in this case would be the government, and that the government has kind of control over the means of production. So that means that you give the power to, let's say hypothetically, the U.S. government to produce products and services at their disposal with taking out independent, diverse thoughts on how
I think it's just a little bit it's a little brainwashing, and it's like everything is not black and white, and like because like there is a puppeteer like controlling all this in this machine.
Well, I mean, most people think that that's not the case. They think that's like more of a conspiracy theory. You can believe whatever you want to believe, but if you look at just stocks in general, if you look at Vanguard, if you look at all these other guys up there, State Street, like they all own a majority of company shares, and they're a holding company. So not to bore people to death, I'm just saying when it goes back to Trump, you may hate him now, but you actually may love him in the future long term because of what they're about to do to that man. Yeah. I'm talking, dude, who knows? They could try to like literally kill that dude. If you have a government state that can get away with this, who's to say they won't knock this guy's head off? Like, who's to say that it won't happen? The only thing that would be stopping it is if other people kind of fight on this guy's behalf, which it depends on how far they're willing to go.
Yeah, that's the big thing, and it's just funny how the powers that be can, when they see you as a threat, they can literally just put things on you on your record, and then control your public image and make you look. But the thing is, how many times have we seen this, America? We've seen this so many times. When are you gonna get it that if they want you out, they want you out? But the thing is, every time they want someone out, that person usually is about to do something that's gonna shake the world up.
Cause like they want to take out the big dog, and
take it. Still stupid in 2024. Are we still stupid?
Yeah, we all stupid, bro. Apparently.
I hope we're not.
I want to. Yeah, me too, man. I think we just like blind by sight, pretty much, like, and then just pretty much the enemy just infiltrate, like what we see, man. The masses,
dude. It's scary, but I mean, it speaks of the times that we live in right now. We're in motherfucking war. We've been in war for a cool minute, but it's reaching a point where it's like it's a climax, like. 30 cents.
30 cents a gas, a gallon,
a mile.
I'm crazy. That's outrageous.
A mile.
That's outrageous, man.
That's for the registry, that's for the what is it again?
It's for the I can explain it.
It's real quick. It's not for the
gas.
So what it is they're trying to do a proposal in California, a test run to see how well it would work, and how they would kind of like operationally conduct this. But what they're trying to do is charge you 30 cents per mile no matter where you go to basically lessen emissions for the climate standard that they're trying to do. So I'll give you an example. You guys can fact check this and look it up too. They're trying to get either neutral or at zero net emissions globally. So a bunch of these countries, including the US, is a part of AKA the WEF, which is just a foundation or an organization that basically gets together once a year in Davos, Switzerland. It's these world elites that just sit around and they talk about how they're going to get over here for climate, how they're going to help, businesses and organizations merge new technologies and innovations into their business models, how to help the world with this, how to help the world with that. These are people. These are people who are trying to essentially police the whole world based on their political or ideological views, based on the money that they possess. So with this shit, just in California domestically, they're trying to do this whole thing. Now, they're trying to say that it's for emission standards, whatever. They can stick to that. The real truth is because, and this is just word of mouth more so, because everybody's converting to electric vehicles, right? That is taking away revenue through AKA the gas tax. That's why California has such high gas prices, because there's already a tax on gas as it is, because there's so many people here.
Yeah. It's off topic. It's off topic, guys. But like, have you? I've seen a lot of the cyber trucks on the freeways, bro. That's like, have you seen that? Like it's like, so we move it into this new renaissance. There's 5. Yeah, you seen those joints? I like them. Yeah. What you guys like? Yeah. So like,
well, the only thing I was gonna land my plane with that is that
the cyber trucks.
The front is to try to lessen the emission standards, to have less people on the road emitting carbon gas up into the air, or gas into the air. Yeah. But the real fact is that because they're losing revenue through gas and oil, because everybody's using this electric car, they're trying to raise that gas tax back through 30 cent mile taxes, basically. And how it would most likely work, as an example, I don't know if they'll do this, but like I was saying, I think to you guys at In-N-Out, they will... If you have to do how you have to do emissions once or twice a year, or maybe even every 3 years. Yeah. Eventually, they'll make it where it's like once a year, or maybe even 6 months. Who knows? Every 6 months, you have to get this, and then whatever your mileage is currently, they'll use that, and then on the next one that you get, the next year they'll be like, oh, so you had this on this date. Right? This is the date. Yeah, when you have to go for your emissions and do the registration. Yeah. Then they'll look at the odometer and say, so you drove 12,000 last year, now you're up to 22,000, so you drove 10,000 for the year, times that by 30 cents, you owe the state this amount of money for driving that amount of time. Or you think that'll be on your insurance? It could be either way. Honestly, it could be either way.
I think what they are, they're phasing out all the gas vehicles and just putting all the Teslas.
Well, what's funny is it's gas and electric that have to get this.
What?
So the reason being is because not only are they losing on the gas tax, but because of the kilowatt hours that the cars are using, it's gridlocking the AKA grid. It's making the grid weaker because of all this electrical power that has to be given out to all these cars charging. So because of that, they have to make up the money.
I think it was like they're phasing out, like just moving into electric now.
They can't officially phase out gas and oil. It's just not going to happen. They may just try to reduce the amount of cars they manufacture, but with electric cars and all that, I'm not a science expert, but from what I've gathered is that they actually need oil and gas to basically even make products like that.
So we still use gas for like probably like to run the heater, like other things.
In theory, electric is actually it's better and cheaper. Now, is it better for the environment? Who knows? I don't think so, because because of the radiation that it comes with. But in theory, it's better because you're spending less money and on the electricity in theory, and you're supposed to basically be not paying these like gas corporations all this money and then getting a super high tax when you live in California for it. But the problem is that the input-output of it is actually worse than oil and gas because of all the electricity that's involved. It's a lot more complex. Not to mention the maintenance on electric vehicles is way higher than combustible engines would ever be because there's so many moving parts.
Would you guys ever like switch over to electric and get a Cybertruck?
Probably just hybrid.
Hybrid's a good choice too.
Would you guys get the Cybertruck? Like the
I wouldn't. Terrible.
Why?
Because Yeah, in like 2 to 3 years, the Cybertruck could like start rusting. I've seen bad reviews about them.
Oh,
It's
it's titanium. That's real titanium. The Cybertruck.
Yeah.
Stainless steel.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. It just seems like everything's coming down to like everything's becoming a luxury.
Yeah, it is.
Like all the services, that's what it seems like, and the gap between rich and poor,
It's getting bigger and bigger.
and there's no more middle class at all.
You have to keep up with the Joneses. Yeah.
He said keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah, it's
You have to.
I don't know if I think it's still recorded.
I believe the rap's still going, so we're good.
We're good. Okay.
yeah, we straight.
But
Yeah, man.
anyways, yeah, that's that, man.
Yeah,
Yeah. You want to end this out, bud?
well, if you want
We
to.
already know on that. You don't have anything else for the week?
Just freaking fucking hate. I fucking hate Jeff Bezos, my Amazon job. Yeah, fucking, fucking have. Yeah, fucking Jeff
My
Bezos.
favorite segment, the one with Christian. All right, go ahead. Release.
Right now, like, yeah, we're just dealing like with a lot of peak season right now. A lot of people ordering a lot of packages, man.
Oh God,
It's Prime Day. Yeah, pretty much. So it's just like a lot of seasonal people, seasonal workers. So like, I'm competing against them. That might be my replacement. Or even the machines. They might take, take our jobs.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the robots, the robotics. You know, so like, I don't want that. The robots that had came.
I mean, the problem is with AI, they don't gotta pay a human hourly to do
that's-
it. They can just buy a machine to take
yeah, I'll let
over
you
your
finish.
job.
Yeah, you don't have to pay at all.
I mean, the only
You
thing you
don't.
probably have to worry about AI is probably
have
doing,
you seen like the
maintenance work on it.
I'm sorry. Have you seen the self-driven cars?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
It came pretty much.
What do you mean?
Pause. No, that's not.
Talking about like Tesla with the sub.
No. I
Oh,
like
no, you talking about the Uber ones, right?
yeah, the Uber ones and the Amazons. They have self-driven cars now. Like
Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh, shit.
yeah. Like
I'm like,
With the packages?
how do they drop
No.
off the packages? That makes no sense.
Oh, yeah.
no, the big trucks.
Yeah.
The big trucks.
I know.
The
16-wheeler.
16-wheelers.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean the 18-wheelers, right?
18-wheelers. Yeah.
16-wheelers, what?
No, I'm pretty sure like there's a human inside, but it is like driving itself. Like it's getting there. So technology is getting there, like pretty much.
I mean, technology is going to keep on advancing, and we got to keep on advancing with this technology. You're going to get left behind.
Yeah, you have to keep up,
I don't think you
man.
can keep up. That's why we're gonna have to inject that shit into us.
I mean, in reality,
Oh, I wouldn't do that. Like for
Keep
the
up with the technology. Us humans, we can't, bro. We barely, what 2,000 years, and we don't even know how to make water. You know what I'm saying? Like we know how to make it, but we can't do it.
water.
who the fuck makes water?
It's particles from the clouds, and it comes and forms.
Right, H2O and carbon monoxide.
Carbon
right?
dioxide.
Natural process.
But we can't make it though. But we can make everything else. We can make gold. We can make these iPhones. We can make all this other stuff. But we can't.
Are you
make
saying robots can make some shit?
water. No, I'm just saying
Oh.
like.
We can't perform
How
miracles?
everything is advancing so fast. No, I'm saying only one man. Only one man. No, what I'm saying is that how everything is advancing, us as humans, we're not able to keep up with it because it's advancing too fast for us to even our evolution. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to start. They're gonna try to start planning to implant. You know, all that the technology in us.
Do you
Yeah.
think they're doing that on
So
purpose,
gross.
like stopping our progression, with dumbing us down with technology, like the iPhone and the?
Well,
Like, do you
I don't
think
know.
that
I don't
is-
know. I feel like that could just been a side effect or something. You know what I'm saying? Of that, you know what I mean? But I think if they were to describe it to you, it'd probably be to keep us prolong human life or something. Keep us in here longer and longer. And whatever like science say, you have good, hypothesis, and then bad shit happens. Whatever happens,
Yeah,
it was a casualty.
yeah. They knew what the fuck they was doing.
Yeah.
You making a smartphone. You making stupid people.
Steve Jobs.
Jobs.
Yeah.
Jobs.
But hey, man,
Pain.
that I'm not mad at him, bro. I'm not mad at the game. You can't be mad at the game, can you?
Well, I mean,
Can you?
what game is it? I don't know. We got
Actually, you can't hate the player, but you can hate the game.
You can hate the game. You can hate the game.
But
right.
I only say that because
but that just make you a hater.
that's true. But I mean, in all reality, it's like some of these technologies, you know, they are slowing us down because with phones and stuff, there's too many kids getting them. So then they're not staying.
Yeah, the tablets are killing like our children.
Yeah, so it's slowing them down from learning and
It's
progressing.
it's just a tablet.
The
though.
tablet is
You have to click on the buttons.
The
and
tablet,
then-
the tablet is raising the.
you have to type in the. Oh, speaking of that, didn't Elon Musk finally allowed porn on X? What? He finally allowed.
Where?
It's been a thing.
It's been a
Everybody's looking
thing,
at
man.
fucking porn on
No,
Twitter. But now
man.
it's like
You're going back to
official.
my vices, man.
It wasn't banned, but it wasn't like official. It was like some deep dark web shit. But now it's now it's like,
It's a
hey,
thing.
porn.
On porn.
What's up?
Pause, man. Man, you try to get back into my temptations, man, and my demons. I don't want to talk about that.
Let's go back to the topic.
Come clean. But like, yeah, man. Yeah, this is. Yeah.
So what I was trying to say about smartphones and tablets, I feel like we see too many youngsters with those instead of like reading books, doing more outdoor activities. So I feel like these younger kids are.
Who the fuck is reading a book now? It's like how you see somebody read a book.
Open up book.
If you're learning at school, you're supposed to be doing things like that. I mean, yeah, you could be doing audio reading, but in reality, most of these kids with tablets and books are just playing games and slowing down. You try to take away a tablet from a kid these days, they're
They
gonna be
start crying,
make a
bro.
scene. Back in the day, we'd be lucky to even have a little flip phone to call friends.
Yeah, man. I missed those days. Yeah.
It was like, I mean, I'm just gonna say tech. Nah, I'm just stating some facts right here.
When we had the flip phone.
The flip phone. You remember like the
I mean, shit.
remember the BlackBerry? Like
I had to count my minutes.
3 minutes.
I mean, the struggle is real. Not most of these kids, you know.
Like jail phone calls. Hey, I got like 3 seconds, nigga.
How to ration it?
That's crazy. Shit.
Well, actually,
But-
at a certain time, it used to be after 7, I think.
Yeah.
Get the call.
Free on weekends, free text on week. That's crazy. You guys would never know. That's nuts.
But that's how
That
fast
shit was good.
technology
Freedom is trash.
Yeah.
Think about it.
What do you mean?
We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Right.
Yeah.
It's boring as fuck.
It is boring.
Remember when we had to figure things out?
Right.
That made life like fun, a challenge.
Yeah, man. I think everybody's like
You have to
having,
map things out and shit. Remember that?
everybody has it too easy.
Remember getting lost?
MapQuest. It was the shit.
Remember you had to pull over
Bring
and
that back.
we had to pull over and ask somebody, "Hey, how do you get to 4th Street?"
4th
huh?"
Street, yeah. Yeah, bro.
Yo,
man,
hey, pull over now. Pull over now.
bro.
See, hey, pull over and ask somebody now how to get. Nigga, don't you have a? What the fuck? You fucking
What happened to
dinosaur ass nigga?
What happened to those days?
You pulled up in a Mercedes too. Where's your
Get a phone, bum. That's crazy.
But it is more convenient though.
It's very convenient. But that's how they get your punk ass. Conveniency.
They keep you. They keep you convenience and
That's
keep.
their greatest weapon, conveniency.
Easy to watch you.
But they keep you convenience, but they keep you paralyzed, and they keep you stuck in that yeah
Damn it, all right.
in those habits.
Yeah.
Those are bad habits.
Those are bad habits.
Some, like I was saying earlier, the technology has its good and its bad. I feel like it's not bad for us older adults because it helps us teach things and get things like easier. But I feel like for young kids, you know, you shouldn't be giving them a tablet at that young because basically you're not letting them enjoy their outdoor lives.
Yeah,
and, like,
whatever happened like going outside and just going to the park, being in nature, and just like being dirty, bruh. Pause. Like, you know, like just like getting your hands dirty.
COVID-19 happened. That's what happened.
COVID-19, yeah.
I mean,
outside, 6 feet.
that is true right there. 6 feet, get away from me. Oh.
Divide and conquer, man.
And then everybody got used to the Zoom calls and the Zoom classes. And you're like, oh, well, this is easy.
And online
Work from home.
Terrible.
Yeah, everybody's working from home now.
All at a home arrest.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called. House arrest.
House arrest.
That's a home arrest.
Oh man.
But yeah, anyways, yeah, that's rate us, subscribe. Yeah,
He said,
That's a new one. Yo, rate us.
rate us, man. Tune in, tap in with us.
Yeah, we're here with Andres. Your boy Red right here.
Red.
Chris, you know, you feel me? You get to know my personality.
Awkward outro in the fucking world.
You know, your boy Z, bro. It's been real with y'all. I'm gonna finish it off. He's been real with y'all. Yeah, this was Raw Refined Podcast, and check us out next time. Peace.